Hello class, how are you today? Excellent, just like me. Okay, let's start this lesson. Do you remember what we talked about yesterday? Excellent, we talked about simple present. And when do we use simple present? Great. We use simple present to talk about habits or routines. For example, I take a shower at 8 o'clock. Anyone else? Cool. We use simple present to talk about facts. For example, a dog has 4 legs. Anyone else? Great. We use simple present to talk about things are generally true. For example, we speak in English in the school. Well, as you remember, we didn't use the third singular person to do some exercises yesterday. And this is because you have to follow some rules to do it. And this is what we are going to learn in this lesson. But it is not very hard, it is not difficult, but it's a little tricky. So you have to pay attention in this. These are the third singular person grammar rules. In general, in the third person, we add s to the verb. For example, if we use the personal pronoun I, we have to say, I speak English at home. But if we use the personal pronoun he, we have to say, he speaks English at home. Looks easy, doesn't it? However, we have to follow some rules because the spelling of the verb in the third person change depending on the ending of the verb. The first rule says, for verbs that ends in o, ch, sh, double s, x, or z, we have to add es in the third person. For example, go change for goes, catch, catches, wash, washes, kiss, kisses, fix, fixes, bus, buses. The second rule says, for verbs that end in a consonant plus y, we have to remove the y and then add ies. For example, marry, change to marries, study, studies, carry, carries, worry, worries. Finally, all the other verbs just add s. For example, play, plays, cook, cooks, drive, drives, jump, jumps. Does it make sense? Okay, if it does and there are no questions, now we are going to do some exercises. So please turn on your computer, get online and go to socrative.com. Once you are on socrative.com, you have to click on student login. Then you have to write the name of our school, CECITEP 17, and click on join. After that, you have to write your name, but please first your last name and then your name. For example, Tyler Rose, and click on done. Okay, now your quiz is starting. You will find some sentences, all of these are wrong, and you have to solve some questions. For example, in this, you have to identify if it is true or false, that you have to say he washes the dishes. Of course, this is false. You have to submit your answer. And it says correct, and it gives you some feedback. For example, for a verb that ends in o, ch, sh, double s, x, or z, we add es in the third person, so the right form is he washes the dishes. Okay, now we have to complete the blank. We play it, plays, excellent. Have to submit your answer, give you some feedback. I go, he goes. If you're wrong, it says to you. Okay, incorrect. Okay, it's just for practice. The fourth, they study, she studies. Okay. And in the final, you have to translate to English the next sentence. Luis besa a mamá. Okay. Luis kisses his mom. You have to submit your answer. Okay. Now you have finished it. You got some grade and you have to wait. I grade one question. Meanwhile, in my teacher account, I can follow your progress. I know you are not like this, but don't try to cheat because the site randomize the questions and also randomize the answer. So it's not the same for every one of you. Once you finish the quiz, I'm going to share with you this text on Google Drive. You have to make your own copy and then you have to read this text and identify all the grammar mistakes it has. Then you have to edit it and you have to suggest the correction. For example, this here says, she is my friend Angela, she goes to the same school. Goes? No, I think it's goes. And here appears the edit suggestion. When you finish this task, I'm going to assign you 3 classmates, so you have to share your work with them. They are going to check that you have done all right, and maybe if you have not forgotten to correct something. Also, they have to write some feedback about your performance in this task. When you finish, you have to share this with me. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.